The problem in our evangelism is not just that we make Jesus peripheral. Sometimes he's entirely absent. I hear about a lot of evangelism in which, God is there and there is a good life that he wants you to live, and you haven't quite lived up to his standards, but there is a thing called forgiveness, and if you simply seek forgiveness, then you get the good life, you get God, you get heaven, forgiveness, and all the rest of it. And in such gospel presentations, Jesus is entirely absent. So I do hear evangelism like that a lot. Sometimes Jesus is brought in, but then he's simply peripheral. And so there's two different versions of this. There's sort of, Jesus is the ticket to the higher life. So you've got a Jesus-shaped hole in your life, and here comes Jesus, and he can satisfy you and give you the groovy vibes and the feelings that you've always wanted. And so he kind of bumps you up into, Premier League, first class kind of living. So that's one way in which we make Jesus peripheral, in which we make him a means towards another end. Another way, and this happens sort of with more conservative gospel presentations, is that there is God and you fall short and there's a problem of hell. And then Jesus comes in and he simply solves the hell problem, but almost as a means towards an end, in which he does a thing on the cross and he dies, and that's nice, and he gets you off the hell hook. And then you start to wonder, well, what now? And really, there's nothing that Jesus does for you ongoingly. And actually, that's another way of making Jesus into a means towards a further end. Whether either you want the higher life or you just want escape from hell, sometimes Jesus is just parachuted in as this helper that gives you what you really want, which is the higher life or not hell. We need to go a lot deeper with our gospel presentations and put Jesus right at the center so that he is the sum and substance of everything that we offer.